Hey Geminis, thank you for your patience. I feel like I hadn't gotten a reading in a while for you, right? I mean, I did delete a lot of videos too, and so I did do you, but a lot of the videos that I had deleted, you were one of them, of the recent ones, right? So let's see, what do we have for you, Geminis? Guidance and assistance for the Geminis. Oh, okay. I was not even ready, but I mean, I already got into the energy, so you're ready, right? So humor coming out, 50, rebirth, 25, and it's 825, matter of fact, I forgot to mention that. And salvation upright, and that's 18, moon energy, right? Moon people see with that 18. We got 26, liberation, but it's in reverse, under the humor, 50. That's, so it's like, it's like no all work, no play, like there's no time really for humor, although there is humor within the passing of it, right? In the mist. But it's like all work, no play energy. That's what I'm getting. Until there's liberation, all work, no play, like focus, right? And let me get into the who, what, when, where, and why for you. So first off, when I was getting into the energy, what came through was put in work. 4 of Wands energy, right? Regarding your structure, and then the Ace of Wands energy. So, and to combine, that's 5 of Wands. And what is 5 of Wands? It's like that, there's like a lot of work, right? Let me show you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing in this deck, I'm seeing the 5 of Wands in my mind's eye. So it's, you know, it could come up as conflicted sometimes, but like that's not of a concern, you know. It's like more or less of an gotta get this done type of energy, right? That's what I'm seeing you're in, or were previously in. So that all this, like, they're all like, whether they're practicing, preparing, prepping, or they're actually, you know, going against each other. It's like that hectic energy, right? It's like gotta get it done, whatever it may be, right? 5 of Wands energy was coming through. So the 4 of Wands regarding your structure, putting in work. Ace of Wands with that, utilizing your skills. And it's as if it could get hectic, you know what I'm saying? But stay focused, Geminis. Male and female, you know, stay focused. And then for the who, what, when, where, and why for you. Let me get into that. The who was Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. Proper control. So regaining proper control, if or to gain proper control, you know. And for everyone, no different. You see how you see fit. And for the what, it's Cancerian energy, Cancer energy, and Leo. We're in the Cancer season right now. And yesterday was the Leo moon cycle. So it's shifting out from that, right? So, but anyways, with that being said, stand up season, shift gears is what I heard. Stand up season, shift gears, whatever your involvement may be, right? And then the wind, Virgo energy, tap in to Virgo within you. So you may have strong Virgo placements or traits. Maybe one of your parents are a Virgo, and so you move as one of you're familiar with that energy. So it's as if tap into the Virgo within you, structured, like within your structure, right? To utilize yourself, your effort, your work better is what I'm hearing. The where, Aries energy, fire frequency, right within thinking process, like so taking action right within your thinking process. So it says right within thinking process of action. So you got to be right on point, right? And then the why for you, Gemini, is Libra energy, but in reverse, and Scorpio energy. I flipped over. Scorpio energy. And that, what came out there was dump out and start from scratch. Dump out whatever. I'm getting like this cluttered energy. There's some clutteredness around. I'm seeing like drawers, you know, and then like it just gotta be dumped out, you know. So take that. It could be literal, or you know what I'm saying. You see how you see fit, and right, just taking it out, starting from scratch, whatever it may be. Fortune. We have independence, creativity, divine wisdom, and fortune. And then communication at the bottom. The moon, but in reverse. So like this is already taking action upon within your home dynamic, right? Okay, so rebirth, salvation, liberation, independence, creative spark, divine wisdom, Fortune. And I feel like guided to share. I'm going to see if it comes to play, but I mean, I'm still guided to share the communication. It's like some concerns of teachings that were taught, and it's like regarding the Bible. I don't know, maybe if this is what you're concerned, or just a thought, like a thought, you know, something that it had bothered you, and it's like, you know, well, I was taught this was that, or was wrong, or I was told this was wrong according to this or that, but like that's only according to that, you know, like according to you, is it wrong? So I'm getting like this energy, like oracles or tarot, like I was taught this is wrong, like, well, according to whom, you know? And then a lot of people use God's name, and that's like using God's name in vain. So like say, oh, you can't do this or that, and it's forbidden, like, and then God, they like stamp on God's name or Jesus' name, you know, like, hold up, like they you know, I'm gonna pray about this, because if they didn't say so themselves, then it don't apply. And I'm getting that energy, like something could be concerning of that nature, right? And it's like it could even be exactly this, but yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, so according to whom, and like, you gotta judge the situation. Are you feeling bad about this? Like, scratch what they had said, what was being taught. How do you feel? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about it, judge? Like it says, judge your spirit, test the spirit, and you'll know what the spirit is about. Sure, this could be done in negative sense, but anything can. There's a lot of things that have been done in negative sense at churches, you know, in homes, and where people feel secure, right? In security places. You know, the good and bad could be anywhere. It's the spirit, so test the spirit. I'm guided to share that. So, and I often have to do that, because I, you know, even at some point I was questioning too, because I myself was told, you know, this and that, but I was like, even as a teen, you know, but I would question why though, because I don't feel like, I didn't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like it was more like, well, when you die, you'll find out. Like, whoa, we gotta die and find out something, you know, like, no sir, you know, or no ma'am. So rebirth, that's like a rebirth energy, like, you know, like I'm taking control of, oh man, yeah, that was coming in your energy, taking control. Okay, so miracles and future came out when I was getting into energy from the Goddess Power Oracle deck, and it was like taking control of your future. You know, I'm putting in work and making move and making room for me. You know, like, so you gotta go off of you, your intuition, your judgment, your discernment, right? Your spirit, be guided, right, by spirit, with your spirit, not with your, but like, you know, your spirit and great spirit, you know, coming through, combining, right? For that rebirth energy, because, you know, what is birth? It's a renewal, it's life, it's a whole new world. Like, I'm hearing a whole new world, right? That song, Disney song, but and just that wording, a whole new world, because there were secrets regarding the truth, and that was expected to have a flow, and then others were like wanting you, it's mass. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I have secret, truth, but in reverse, flow, and mastery, but in reverse. It's like others intended you to utilize and manifest under their circumstances. That was their secret, and hindering or manipulating the truth, to have you flow, and this is in a general energy right here, like a collective energy. You flow within their means, right? Within their will is what I'm hearing. 45. Under their circumstances is what I'm hearing. So 45, 9, that's 9, and 44, 8. We have 31, that's 4 within the structure, and we have 40, that's 4, right? Yeah, that was a structure they intended to manipulate. Sacred Unity, 17, 8, but that already, it's like that illusion been dispelled, you know? So I'm getting like that shining out, like the truth outshines any illusion, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, so then we have salvation, creativity, creative spark and communication. Yeah, like, hey, you know, you're well off in your communication skills. Utilize that. Male and females, utilize that, and because that is your God-given gift. Great spirit given gift. God, goddess, you see how you see fit, right? And spirit is spirit, right? And then when I lead you astray, like, if it's something is bad, it don't feel right, don't do that, because that ain't right. Whether you're told it's right or not, nah, it don't feel right, it ain't right. It don't sit well with me. It don't sit well with my spirit, is what I'm hearing. If it don't sit well with my spirit, regardless of the matter, regardless what a book says or respected teachers, leaders say, right? Nah, if it don't sit right with my spirit, I'm not with it. you know, because that's going to dampen and hinder your spirit, you know, because you're going against your own spirit, you know. I'm hearing flesh and blood, and you have to go against your own flesh and blood at some point, because when people are going to want you to say or do something, but it don't sit right with you. No. Independence, right? Like, because like I'm hearing, because when they teach you're going to be judged, I'm hearing this is regarding like religious teaching, okay? This is like, I'm hearing, well, you're going to be judged, aren't we all? Yeah, and I'm going to be judged, and if you're telling me telling me to do or say something or do something that's against my will, it's a big, what was that? That was a big kind of fat, that was a fly, I don't know what that was, some insect. If you're telling me to do something against my will that my spirit don't sit right with, and that I'm gonna be judged for that. My spirit's gonna be judged, you know, and I'm gonna be told like, well, you didn't even sit right with this, but you went by, you know, what brother so and so said, or sister so and so said, or it could be a family, a friend, you know, a romantic lover, you know, you see how you see fit, like what they said to do, even though it went against you, your morals and values, your spirit was not with it, you know. So like, regardless, you're gonna be judged, but it's gonna be like, oh, it's going to be judging your name, you know, within your spirit. We really can't be like, oh, so-and-so, yeah, they're going to be accountable too, don't get me wrong, but like, you have the insight to say no, right? You got the insight to say no, is all I got to say on that. Regarding your fortune, because that's going to improve your fortune or not. 28:10, and allow it a closing of cycles, past cycles that were hindrance, and creating new cycles, new paths, like creating your miracles, right? Humor, liberation, and divine wisdom. Like we're divinely protected. We're divinely inside, like informed, right? So, excuse me. So yeah, you're gonna have to utilize it. Like you know what sits right, what sounds right, what feels right, and like I said, judge your spirit. And they also want to say illusion 35. They also want to use that illusion because, you know, there was some negative talk up in that book, the Bible. I read it when I was a teen. You know what I'm saying? There's some things I sat with, some things I didn't sit well with at all. You know what I'm saying? I was told, well, when you die, you get those questions answered. I already knew the answers, but I want to know, like, well, y'all teaching this, you know, well, what do you think? You know, but that's not what the answers I got. So it's like, you know, breaking spells, because there was a lot of bad on Babylon. There was a lot of disrespect on Babylon and the Egyptians, right? And for whatever reason, someone has something, you know what I'm saying? And that's shown evident. Well, for those of you that read the Bible, then you would know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's teachings, there's it's messages, right? At the same time, it was said, like, you know what I'm saying? It was said, like, how I see it, it was said that way, because prophecy talks about what will be, or what is to be, right? But people don't realize the depths of prophecy. It's not like what is to be. This is the insight, like, this is what could come of it, death and magic. This is what could come of it, but it's in reverse. But that's why it gives us the insight that way. It doesn't have to come of that, you know, like we could utilize our skills best, combined collaboration, right, in order to prevent something of a disaster, right? And it's as if others are going, actually, like, this is what is to happen, and let's do this, and it's like horrible things. I'm like, that's not what a prophecy is about. A prophecy is about to prophesy, to see the future, what could be, not what should be. You know what I'm saying? It's totally mixed up, and it's 8:38 as of now. Okay. Revelation. Ooh, Revelation 29. I'm hearing righteous, the turtle from Nemo. You so totally rock, squirt. Let's see. What do we have for the Geminis, please? Guidance and assistance for Geminis. Guidance and assistance. Yeah, I didn't sit well with a lot of that was being set up in that book. I was often angry, sad, crying, and then, you know, I had a mix of emotions because at some point, you know, at one point I was like happy and like feeling like this inside, like loving like this beautiful beauty from the book, and then it was just dark, like ugliness, you know what I'm saying? And dark, and not dark in a positive sense, a dark in a negative sense, you know. It was distasteful. And I don't care whose name it's running under. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, many are going to come in the name of Jesus. You know, there's going to be many, what do they call them? Antichrist and all that. Like, come on. You right about that. And in that book itself, they truly intended to do that. I got the bird over here attacking this squirrel. You know what? That squirrel, it did that before. You know, that squirrel probably be messing with their nest on the cool. Like, I'm hearing like every squirrel trying to get a nut, but nah, you messing with the wrong bird. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords. Yeah, focusing on what is to be, like blocking negativity, blocking off what is not does not sit right with you is what I'm hearing. Not sit right, feel right, look right, smell right. Utilize your senses, Geminis. Okay. What more for the Geminis? Guidance and assistance, please. That Four of Swords want to come back out. We have Two of Cups, the Hermit, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, the World. That's some nice energy. Let's see what more comes out. Four of Swords again, right? And then I just need two more, please, to close out this spread right here. Two more, please, Great Spirit. Guidance and assistance for the Geminis. Guidance and assistance for the Geminis, please. Guidance and, okay. Well, these two want to come. Oh, three. So it's Justice, which I like to say, I say just, but yeah, it's known as Justice. Because what is justice? Just ice is a cold judgment, right? Harsh judgment and cold judgment, not proper judgment. And then we have the Seven. Okay, so we have the Judgment, and then the Seven of Cups, and then Knight of Cups. So that would be Eight of Cups, where there was like a lack of, right? As combined. So it's like multiple options. Everything has something to say. Everyone has something, their input, right? I'm hearing an opinion. Everyone has an opinion, and there's like one. It comes off like multiple. There's this like one person, or I'm getting like this as an investment. Is a snake-like energy. Another is like block. It's like, so this figure is blocked. It's really this figure is really illuminated, but they have a tarp over them, and their face is being hidden, but they're illuminated. You know what I'm saying, at the same time within that cup, but they're being hidden, and that's the center cup. And then there's another figure with it's like marked out to be a beautiful figure, right? The face and the hair, and it's like blends in with the background. There's this other figure, castle-like energy. It's like it's as if the structure's right or looks right, and the other figure is like jewels. It looks, you know, calling. It's like like, so that's what I'm hearing, like a calling type energy, like enticing, right? Like, and then there's another one where you see as it looks like victorious, but then there's a skull hidden within that cup. And then the other is like a dragon-like energy, blue as well, like dragon-like energy, and it's like looking towards that victory, like claims of like, I don't know what the intent for a victory, like, so someone's trying to present something to you, and hopes for a victory, but there's like a death skull, like with the, like hidden, like illusioned, is what I'm seeing. And they're all of this is like clouded, because so it's all like it's of a concern, right? There's multiple options out there. There's multiple business deals. There's multiple investments, but like which one's best fit is what I'm hearing, or what information is like most like valuable. I mean, even hearing, and because that's the one you're gonna be most interested in, and you're gonna have to use your discernment, proper just to have that proper decision made, right? Final decision, and what is truly beneficial. What is a reciprocity, give and take, equal give and take. Like what can be poured out like more of, you know what I'm saying? Like what could bring life, for a sense of a new world. I'm hearing like the whole new world song came out again. I'm hearing like singing. Maybe you're a singer and I'm hearing that, or maybe you were a singer for a choir, right? A church, childhood church, or currently a church you go to. And I'm hearing that like whole new world. I want to bust out that. I don't want to bust out a sing, but yeah, you got it. If you're singing, you got it. You're probably singing it right now. And it's like you do so with such passion. What you do, what you did, right? It's with such passion. I don't know what I was gonna say, but that like maybe you say that like that. I don't know. I never say that like that. Passion. I don't. Fiery energy, right? King of Wands. And then the Ace of Pentacles is like solid. Like you feel so solid in that energy. Like when you're singing, like, because you know we have good intent to sing to God, to Great Spirit, to Goddess, right? And like when we do, we feel so great, like, because we know we're like giving like glory, but you know there's also a mix up within that glory, within that book, within that teaching, right? Like, and that's just the off part of it. That's the deception part of it, to divert others, sway them, manipulate their minds or emotional state. Whoever could get lost in the manipulation, right? Like, if there's room, they're going to be manipulated, but don't give no room. You know what I'm saying? Don't give no room, because when I feel solid about something, then I run with that, is what I'm hearing. And it's like when and then you feel solid when I'm hearing like when you're reading this manipulation, you're like, oh nah, like, and then you run away from like that, you know. So you kind of have to utilize your intuition. Okay. Shine light upon the situation, shine light upon the connection of how you, like, what you feel when you're connecting to your spirituality, right? And not just spirituality, but those that you know from within the youth, I'm hearing, or within the congregation. This is a spiritual religious read right here. I never had that. I mean, of course, like I was talking on come through with like connecting to your spirituality and praying, meditating, stuff like that. But this is like the whole theme of it, right? As of now, I'm in 21 minutes and about to be 21 right now. 21 minutes, 21 seconds. Okay. And it's like because multiple are involved, you know, and it's as if you need to clear out, y'all are intending to clear out your cups from past teachings, right? Learned behavior, because we're adults now. I'm hearing we're adults now, and we need to take away this manipulation, because we're discerning this now, you know, at the age of now, like even then at a younger age, we're discerning, which had us like go off our path, right? In a sense, that's what I'm hearing. So, but like we're better stable now emotionally, and to come in speaking emotionally on that from a emotional and a logical experience standpoint, right? After prayer, meditation, like it's like multiple are agreeing. And then what I'm hearing, like then they say like, oh, you're trying to remove the old Three of Cups connection. Like I'm hearing like I'm feeling and hearing like some people try to outdo another or something, like, you know, that's narcissist, that's manipulation when they teach that narcissist behavior, right? Yeah, that's a light upon that. 5 of Swords, when you know what, others are gonna have to walk away, they don't sit well with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stand by the truth, I'm putting a light on it, type of energy, right? Just because it's gonna affect us either way. Like if it's gonna be in a negative sense, it's gonna affect us, but if we're gonna allow it, right? So if not, we're gonna clear it out, cut out what needs to be cut out, and like fast, like cut it out, and removing teachings that are not beneficial, that are all false, that are manipulation, narcissists, you know what I'm saying? Like you're discerning it, you're utilizing your intuition more so now, Geminis, and that's beautiful. I'm hearing like it's been time, you're of age, like, okay. What do we have? It is 8:48 as of now. What do we have for Geminis, please, from the Angel Ancestor Oracle deck? What do we have for Geminis? What do we have for Geminis? Yeah, I kind of, in a sense, relate. So I'm not a lot of this I can relate to, because some of my relatives, they were, you know, they pretty much would like just have their opinions, you know, and about this Oracle and Tarot. But then again, that's just an opinion. But at the same time, they're my relatives, and they're gonna put harsh judgment and even like tough love type of energy, right? Which is no love, is what I've learned. Tough love is no love. Okay, so maybe that's what you're experiencing. Because I often had in my past, still do now. I'm experiencing that, like my chest. Excuse me, my chest is like heavy about this, right? When I'm feeling heaviness on my chest for this. But it needs to be spoken on, you know, it needs to be addressed in order for to evolve, for the continuance of life, the well-being of all involved. Okay, let's see, what do we have for Geminis, please? Guidance and assistance for Geminis. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Animal guardian. Instinct, right? Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts, Geminis. What's poking through is take note of intuitive messages. trust and thrive. And then what is this? Summer, bask in joy and light. That's poking through. What more, if anything else? What more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear the energy. She wolf, unleash the wild within. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. And then the white witch, be the light Gemini. Be of light Gemini. Be of light Gemini. Okay. What more for Geminis, please? Guidance and assistance. What more for the Geminis? Okay. Autumn, release the old and rest. Release the old and rest. And High Priest, intend and create at the bottom. Intend and create. Trust your instincts. Unleash the wild within. Love and let yourself be loved. Be the light. Release the old and rest. Intend and create. Okay, one more time. Trust your instincts. Unleash the wild within. Love and let yourself be loved. Be the light. Release the old and rest. Intend and create, Geminis. Okay. That's what I have for y'all regarding that deck. Angel Ancestor Oracle. And let's see what we have from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Okay. Clear the energy. Let's clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear the energy. What do we have for the Geminis, please? Guidance and assistance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm hearing like that's touchy topics. That's touchy topics. Okay, Badger Spirit. 4, be fearless and bold. Especially regarding touchy topics, no one wants to talk about it because everyone got something negative to say. But you know what? It's been negative being taught these negative things, you know, these negative teachings. So no more. It's like take a stance, right? What was coming through was stand up season, shift gears. Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. 5. So that's 4, 5. Do we have 31? Time to let go, which is also 4. I'm 31, so that's my time to let go, you know. Shift gears. 49, now is a lucky time, Rabbit Spirit. 49, now is a lucky time. 13, right? Then rebirth, renewal, right? That right here came through was proper control. Where is it? Dump out, start from scratch, right? The proper control. 1, 2, 3, 4. What more for Geminis, please? Clear the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Chameleon Spirit, act as if. And then Moth Spirit at the bottom, surrender now. Trust in divine detours. And be at home. I'm seeing be at home within yourself. Be at home within yourself. Wombat Spirit, 68. 14. Okay, so Temperance energy. 16, Tower energy, shake up, the shake up, wake up. Trust in the divine detours, right? I'm feeling like the uncomfortable topics, like touchy topics, right? Surrender now to anything that's hindering of you. These are your concerns. Surrender to, holding on to the past concerns and letting go because you know what's best. Be fearless and bold. A rebirth is assured. Time to let go. Now is a lucky time. Act as if and surrender now. All right, Geminis, that's what I have for you. It is 8:53 as of now. So 8:8. All right, take care.